to Confident AF Live, taking your mindset next level to get next year's results today with me, your host, Brandon Foster. Are you a badass peep with big dreams, ready to turn your unrealistic goals into reality? Confident AF Live is the gateway to enormous new opportunities and unlimited possibilities. The unrealistic can suddenly become realistic for you if you believe it. Are you ready to take your dreams and results to the next level? Then stay tuned as we help crack open the door to new ways of impactful thinking and believing about yourself with mindset practices for badass people like you. Confident AF Live starts right now. Hello, Boo. Welcome to another motivational and inspiring Confident AF podcast episode for you. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for sharing with friends and family and other badass entrepreneurs. And thank you for letting me serve you. I'm so excited to have you here listening today. Today, as you might see from the title, is You're the Star, You Write the Rules. And I'm just going to riff on this whole entire concept for all of you today because so many of you need to hear this. One of the most important life lessons I've learned in the last year as a business owner is really, really simple. Value yourself. Value yourself. Value what you have to give. Value your talents. Value your time. Value your money. Value everything that has been given to you. I really want to look up what the word value means after that riff. But I believe in my heart, when I think of the word value, value means that you appreciate something. And as my friend Jim Quick says, what we appreciate appreciates. And if you are giving unapologetically to whoever who asks and not really respecting your time, your gifts, your talent, and maybe even your clients, I want to remind you that when you appreciate it, you're valuing it. And when you value something and you manage what little you have well, you will be given more to manage. And I think that's the biggest takeaway of 2023 for me, is that when you value what little you do have, you are given so much more. When you appreciate what you do have, you will be given so much more. When you manage well what little you have, you will be given so much more. One of the things that was brought up in one of my one-on-one coaching calls this week was, is it okay to want more? Am I in a place of gratitude if I want more? If I want more, doesn't that mean that I am ungrateful for what I do have? Absolutely not, boo. Wanting more just means a desire for growth. Don't judge that. Don't squelch that. That is what has led every incredible inventor to invent amazing things that never existed. You know that you are ungrateful when you complain, when you criticize. When you complain about the food that you do have, if you complain about the house that you have, if you complain about the clients that you do have, if you complain about the opportunities that you have right now, you know that is a place of ingratitude. But if you are appreciative and value what you have been given and you make the most of it, you can, with peace and zero guilt, unequivocally ask for more. There is the Bible verse that says, "You have not because you ask not." I wonder how many badasses out there, how many incredible human beings have not had their lives changed and transformed because they had the desires in their heart, but they were afraid to actually ask for it. They were afraid to take action in faith to receive it and to manifest it. If you are being undervalued where you are, you will know it. You will be offering your gifts and people will not want to receive them. You'll be offering to help and your help will go ignored. You will be, simply put, a number. I've seen a lot of incredible business owners be undervalued in other organizations. I've seen them be undervalued by partners, people who offer a great service to start with, but they don't truly honor and fulfill that service. It's just another number. It's just more money in their bank. You will know this when people do not put their best foot forward. You will know this when they do not give you their best. If you stop receiving opportunities, find opportunities elsewhere. There's always opportunities available for service. There is always opportunities to help other people and to serve the world. There are always opportunities, always. If people don't see your gifts or your talents, please do not waste time trying to convince them, coerce them, manipulate them, or control them into seeing things the way that you see them. One of my favorite analogies that I've given so many of my one-on-one coaching clients, whether it is a close friend, family member, someone that works for them, it doesn't matter. It could be someone that even hired them. Is this analogy of someone who is drowning. If you were to see someone drowning in the middle of the ocean, but they didn't realize they were drowning, and they didn't feel like they needed your help, or maybe they didn't want your help, they wanted somebody else's help, and you kept throwing them a life preserver after life preserver after life preserver, do you know what that person would do? That person would either swat it away if they don't feel like they're drowning and they don't need your gifts, or if they don't want your gifts, if they don't want what you have to offer, they're going to swat it away and ask for somebody else to throw them a life preserver. How much of our valuable time and energy do we waste in our lives by throwing life preservers at people who are not willing or ready to receive them? The Bible verse that comes to my mind is, "Do not throw pearls to swine." I think one of the biggest lessons that I learned this year, especially as someone who creates many offers to help people at many different price points to help them with their business and their coaching journey, is to protect
my time, protect my energy, and to not waste is not my favorite keyword. But perhaps it is waste of time and energy to throw a life preserver to someone who's not willing to receive it or doesn't want to receive it from you. That, without a doubt, has been my biggest lesson of 2023 moving into 2024. You decide, boo. You decide what you are available for and what you are not available for. You decide how much money you're willing to accept, how much money you're not willing to accept, what you are willing to pay, what you're not willing to pay, what you are willing to accept in terms of work from vendors or ICs or employees or whoever it is that you're leading and working with. You decide how people treat you. And you all know how you do that. I believe I've done a podcast episode on that already. That's on boundaries. Boundaries are never about control and manipulation. Boundaries are always about the behavior you are willing to accept and the behavior you are not willing to accept. It doesn't coerce people. It simply says, you are free to do whatever you want. If you do this, then I am going to do this. If you do this, then I will do this. All it is being upfront and honest with people about how you protect your time, your energy, your gifts. That's all it is. And I think the biggest lesson in all of this, which I've already said now 3 times, the biggest lesson is don't waste your time, energy, and gifts on people who are not ready to receive it. But the other piece of this is, while God will at times protect your time and energy unknowingly for you, because that's what grace is, remember that you also have your free will. You have the ability to tell people no. You have the ability to let go of people who are underperforming, who are not rising to the fullest potential. You have the opportunity to end relationships and let those go. You have the ability to end partnerships and let those go. And you also have the opportunity to give people a chance to rise up to new challenges, to show you what they're really capable of. You have the opportunity to give people second chances if you want. You have the opportunity to renew contracts with vendors. Because here's the other piece. Expectations in relationships are everything. And if the expectations are not understood and not agreed upon, then sometimes it's not necessarily that they are not honoring your gifts or honoring what you have to give or honoring the agreement. Sometimes it's just a matter of expectations. The point is this. You are the star of your business. You are the star of your life. Take care of you. When you take care of you first, you will be able to take care of everybody else. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot give money if you do not have it. You cannot give talents that you haven't developed. Focus some time every day on yourself first, so that you can give more. I love you so much. You are the star. You write the rules of your life. You write the rules of your game. It's time to rewrite the rules.
You have been listening to Confident AF Live, taking your mindset next level to get next year's results today with host Brandon Foster on transformationtalkradio.com. Listen or watch live every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, where I help badasses like you with big dreams learn to take their impact and results next level. turning those unrealistic goals into reality. Confident AF Live is the gateway to enormous new opportunities and unlimited possibilities. For more information, get in touch with me, Brandon, at brandonrfoster.com.